Okay, so before we actually go into this, I'm just gonna say that I don't mean this as in one side is better than the other side, or vice versa, or whatever, or just listen to the story and you'll just see how I mean it's just coming off. So let's just get into it, and I'm gonna explain what this video is about. So, like 2 days ago, while I was at work, I heard this argument, and I'm just gonna say it was over like theater seats. I don't know exactly what the argument was about, but it was about theater seats at where I work, a theater, and it was this bigger girl versus like this thinner girl, and the bigger girl had like her friend with her who was also a bigger girl, and so they're arguing back and forth. They're saying, you know, bitch this, bitch that, bitch this, blah 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 blah. And finally it escalates, and we'll just call her girl A, the bigger girl, and the skinny girl is going to be girl B, the other girl. So girl A calls girl B a skinny bitch, yada yada yada. So reactively, girl B calls girl A a fat bitch, to which girl A, her friend, hops in, and she starts kind of like blah blah blah, you're a bitch, and meh meh meh. Some words go back and forth again, and then a guy intervenes, and instead of just intervening like, hey, you're both being some bitches, which from my point of view and from what I heard, 100% accurate. They're arguing over something probably super stupid, and it probably didn't matter, and they probably could have just let it go. But they're arguing now, and now one was called a skinny bitch, one was called a fat bitch. This is where we are right now. The guy is intervening. So he intervenes, and instead of just saying, hey, both of you are absolutely wrong, he kind of puts it on a way where he says, hey, no, like stop what you're doing, blah, 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 but, which is the key word, it's like, shouldn't be like body shaming or calling someone this or saying that, and it kind of just made me a little fucking mad, because regardless of who said what, it's like they both said the thing to each other, but girl A said it first, and girl B reacted to what girl A said. And maybe, you know, like, because I came out the bathroom and then saw the rest of this happening, so maybe before I came out the bathroom, she was just like, you're a fat bitch, and she said it earlier, so that's why girl A called her a skinny bitch. I don't know. But from what I saw, girl A called girl B a skinny bitch, when she could have just called her a bitch, because it was pretty effective so far. She was pretty mad that she was being called a bitch. But then girl B called her a fat bitch, and now not only did her friend and this stranger kind of just side with girl A, now they're kind of making girl B feel bad, and I don't really see why, because how is that fair? Because she called her a skinny bitch first, but it's wrong when she called her a fat bitch. And it wasn't like it was a body shame thing, it was just that she was mad, and she was just like, you called me a skinny bitch, well I'll call you the opposite of skinny. Fat. Jeremiah, what's the opposite of a black bitch? A white bitch. Like, if someone called me a dumb motherfucker, the opposite of that would be a smart motherfucker. So if you called one girl who was skinny a skinny bitch, reactively you're gonna be like, well, you're the opposite of that. You're a fat bitch. But I don't think that it was fair that that dude kind of took sides with girl A, because, one, like I said, they were both wrong, clearly. They shouldn't have been arguing in a movie theater about, let's just say, movie seats. But it's so fucking stupid. I don't like that. I don't like this whole everything is shaming if you say anything to anybody, and I think that's just really stupid, and that's kind of the whole point of the video. I just wanted to give that context, but the whole point is just the whole you're shaming if you say it, which I don't think is true, because the same way of a joke, if you mishear a joke or if you say something out of context, then it sounds bad. If I came out of the bathroom a little bit later and I said, like, I heard her say, girl B to girl A, say, you're a fat bitch, I would have been like, oh, shit's about to go down. But I didn't. I heard, I want to say, more than half the conversation, And it started and it sounded like girl A told girl B she's a skinny bitch, but she's completely wrong when girl B tells girl A that she's a fat bitch, and now she's shaming her for some X, Y, and Z, and that you shouldn't talk about her body. Like, that's so fucking dumb, because that's what girl A did, and that's not fair. I mean, like, if someone called me a skinny prick, I'm gonna call them a fat prick, even if they're smaller than me. Just because I don't know, it's kind of like when someone says, you're dumb, and you say, I know you are, but what am I? You're saying shit back, and you're angry. And I feel like the context is right there. If she said it first, and she just reacted and said it back. Not saying that girl B is right by any means, and not saying that girl A is the only wrong one in the situation, because they're both wrong. Get the fuck out of this theater. We have other shit to do. Instead of listening to you bicker about bullshit, leave the theater, you twats. Obviously, there's a thing of shaming people, but I feel like you should take all of that bullshit and throw it out the window, because if two people are having an argument, I feel like you need to know both sides of the argument and hear what everyone says before it's just like, you shouldn't say this or you shouldn't say that. Because then it's wrong. Like, it'd be different if maybe girl A was like handicapped, or she was in a wheelchair and she was just like, fuck you and fuck your non-working legs. I'd be like, whoa, hey, chill, wow. But no, she just said kind of the opposite of what girl A said to her, and that was really it. Like if someone called me a dumb black motherfucker, I'd be like, well, you're a dumb, insert your race here and color, motherfucker. That's literally how I would reply. That's how I would reply. But that's all I really had. It bothered me more the first day that it happened, and it doesn't bother me as much now, but it's the fact that it happened still kind of irks me just a little, because it's just so dumb. But that's all I really got. I should say for next week I don't have any videos because I'm working on Brandon's new song, so you should be checking out his album. I'll have a link to that in the description below. I know it's a weird video to drop his album on and everything, but it's on Soundcloud. I'll have a link down there. I'm also going to be moving next week, so I have to work on that. And I will be posting on Instagram, so you should be liking some photos and some photo shoots I did. I'll try to be posting some cool videos in there also, just to pass the time. And hopefully I'll have something for the next week. And I'm excited. So until then, have a great day. And if for some reason this video gets good views for some reason, I hope no one yells at me in the comments, because that'd be pointless. Truthfully, it'd be really pointless to do that. So please don't. But see you in the next video, and have a great day.